What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again here on the Kinganda channel. Today, I am trying to be in a different modality, if you will, in order to discuss today's topic because I believe that despite random Negro outbursts that I have, I'm somewhat of an intellectual. Whether people want to give me credit for that or not, I'm not here to do that. But I think that it's something that needs to be said in this space that is not being said, but everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. It's no different than what you see in the African American churches. It's no different than what you see in some of the conscious communities here, and definitely in social media spaces. What we are seeing is the Pan-African pandering to Black women. Okay, and this channel is not about a gender war. But honestly, this is a problem in that if it's something that cannot be fixed, then what you're going to see is the same situation that you have seen in Black America become the same global situations that you're going to continue to see in the United Kingdom, in the Black parts. You're going to see that in Africa. And what happens, and I notice in this space, Black men are not going to be allowed, just like in the Black American community. If this is supposed to be, Black people uniting, coming together to achieve something, then that achievement has to be had with honest conversations. Okay? Honest conversations have to happen on all sides. I've been doing that on this channel with the African community and the African American community, the Caribbean community. We're having some tough conversations that we need to have just so that we can be able to agree to disagree and to be able to deal with the person's positions. And when it comes to, the Chinese going to Africa or the Lebanese in Africa or things like that, those conversations could happen under a lot of the better decorum. And I will not be trolled unless I have some time you out. But then if it comes to the position where you have women, and there are women in this space that have is evidence of them, doing something wrong or unpalatable, then what happens is that if you are a man and you criticize that, then the women do not want to hear it from you. Then here comes the other excuses that they're going to give you. And what that means is they're going to say, well, brother, why are you talking about that? That doesn't need to be discussed. Why are you talking like one brother Brandon from Pan-Africanism Strikes Back? He was just discussing a situation about how his mother mistreated him. Well, brother, some sister got in there. Well, brother, you always talking bad about your family. Why can't you? That's not how we're going to build us. But see, it's not that he's talking bad about his family. He's talking bad about his mother. See, that's what it's about. See, we got to understand that we have the same root things happening. In the Black church, Black women dominate. Pan-Africanism, Black women dominate. Going back to Africa, they got more channels, they dominated. So these spaces are catered towards them. These spaces are catered towards them. So as a man, if you want to have a position on saying that, they'll say all day that, the man's supposed to lead. Just let you have an opinion on wanting to correct them, they're going to come for you. They're going to come for you. And that is because you have too much pandering going on in these spaces. A lot of these white supremacy, calling a white man out channels, the white man is holding us back. These are the channels on YouTube or on social media platforms that cater to Black women. Because they feel that, well, if we want to get support from what we do, we need to cater everything to sisters. And we got to be honest about this, Black men. Black women are more likely to support what you're doing in the Black community. Okay? And now any business, and I'm talking, thank you, brother, for super chat. Now, I'm talking to you Black men because this is something that it's not their fault to a certain degree. If you are Black women, and I know a lot of brothers in Atlanta, they will go and cater their businesses to Black women. You have Africans that will cater their businesses to Black women because they know they can't get no money dealing with you. And partly African men and Black men are to blame. Because you, as an economy of brothers, nobody can come to you and get no money with you usually, or they have lost confidence. So then what happens is the Black church, the African church, the African television stations, the African markets, the African American markets, the Caribbean markets, they know that they can pander to them. Because the one thing that the sisters is going to do, now they might get the money from you or with whoever else they're dealing with, plus their own money, they're going to support. This is why you have a lot of these Pan-African channels that refer to Black women. They come with the African Queen statements and the Mother Africa things. And I don't know if they really feel like that, but the reason why they say this is because they're going to get support. But the problem that happens is that when you do that, and then at the same time, when you want men to come up and be men and take a stance on something and make some correction, they're not going to want to hear it from you. Because they don't feel that you have put no skin in the game. That's why in the Black church, they're the ones putting the money in the offering. They're the ones volunteering in the church. So when you try to come and correct her, she don't want to hear it from you. When a Black woman is doing something in the Pan-African space, no matter how wrong it is, when you correct her, you don't have no skin in the game like that. And so quite naturally, these people, whether it's and I've been all through Africa, it's the same thing. Everybody's pandering to the Black female audience core. But see, what ends up happening is then you excommunicate the men. And then when you excommunicate the men, then you can't get the builders to do what they're supposed to do. And a lot of this Pan-Africanism that you see in the diaspora returning home, a lot of this is very female-based. The men have been really, a lot of times, in my opinion, left out of the conversation from this. It has been really catered towards an African woman's perspective. But I'm going to tell you what, here on this channel, going forth, I don't cater my positions. I don't cater what I have to say to make women, really nor women, happy. But the one thing that I do know, that's not going to happen over here at all. Because men have to be encouraged to build and do things for their communities. And if you cater only to women like that, you can't encourage these men. And then these men can't protect you. These men can't do anything. And then when you leave them out of the conversation, then you can't grow. You can't tell me that you want the Black man to step up and be a man, and then when he tells you something, all of a sudden, you don't have no respect for the guy. You don't want to hear it. Because you feel like other people have pandered to you so much that you're above him. And that is going on right here in this space on social media, on Black Instagram, on Black Facebook. The Pan-African pandering to women is hurting more than it's helping. Because let me tell you something. Who is going to get out here and hopefully farm, hopefully try to build communities or go over there and do things? We have to pull these brothers into this. We have to pull and encourage these Black men, these African men, to get out there and want to build these businesses. Not to say that the sisters cannot do that, but that these men have to be empowered also. And we have to stop pandering things for women just because we feel that women have money. Because then you're hurting our people. I think a lot of that is keeping a lot of sisters single. It's keeping a lot of sisters lied to. And that has to stop. And it also has to stop because then we can't have tough conversations. The Black woman should be able to tell the Black man, you're lazy, you're scary, you're not building enough for me, and you have not built enough for the community. She should be able to say that. And the Black man's supposed to be able to accept that. But at the same time, what I'm saying, I'm going to be honest, the Black man, when a Black woman tells him that he can take that better than she can. You see? Then when the Black man want to shoot back and say, well, you're not feminine, you don't listen, you think you better than me, then once that happens, see, we're supposed to be in Pan-African spaces. Here come all the sisters all coming for the brother that's just standing up for himself or just retorting. And then here come all the ad hominems. Well, why are you talking to her like that? Why are you saying it like that to her? When she said it, you didn't have nothing to say. When she said it, you didn't have anything to say. But now that that brother has come back and said something, now you're upset with this brother. Now you're upset with him. But why? And what you're telling him is let's be honest, when Black women talk about us as Black men, they not lying. Ain't nothing that they say usually. Why? Because Black women been dealing with us for so many years. They know us. When the Black woman is telling the Black man about what he got to do, she's right. When she pull out because a Black woman got a list about what you ain't doing. She got a list. She got it on the calendar. She got it written down in ink. She got all kind of stuff written down about you. And so she's been studying you for over 40 years, over 20 years, over 30 years. Some of these Black women could sum up you Black men in 5 minutes, only 20 years old. And they know you. They know you. But the thing about it is that when she come for you and give you the information, you have to be able to look at that information and say, is it right? And if you want me to ask a question, that's the $sign, there's super chat. That's how I'm gonna stop my show. So if you want me to answer something, get busy with the $signs. That's how we know. And I'm talking about in overall, in general, I'm talking about this is more of the diaspora. But once that brother comes and talks about what the Black women need to do in the diaspora, what the African woman need to do in the diaspora, what the British Black woman need to do, now all of a sudden, everybody's going to protect her against a man who's making a position. He's not even attacking what she looked like. The brother's just saying what she's saying in return. But then when that man is saying that, here's all the protection. Why are you talking about that? Do you hate your mama? Do you hate yourself? You were born from a sister. See, and now we get, so So now we can't have no discussion. So then the black man in these spaces and stuff like that, he don't even say anything. He's relegated to just not being active in the community, or if he's active, he has to cater all of his content to women to be considered pro-black. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm a strong man. And I'm gonna tell you, don't no woman run me. From the bottom of my heart, I mean it when I say, don't no woman run me. The last person that spanked me was in 1981 in St. Francis Hospital in Linwood, California. I'm looking for the nigga right now. I'm still looking for him. It's been 39 years. I'm still looking for him today. And I mean when I say, don't no woman run me. Not one. And I don't care to what I gotta say. And I'm saying this not being mad at sisters, because I love black women. We need our people. But you don't run me. I'm not motivated by your money or by what you look like or what I have to say. I'm motivated by what I feel is the truth. That is what I'm motivated by. I'm motivated by positions as an intellectual or striving to be one. I'm dealing with that. And I'm dealing with the problems from an intellectual position. That's all I'm dealing with. And I'm dealing with equality here. And these black men have to be able to correct you. And if you don't want to be corrected, then stop acting like you're down with it when you're not. See, we have to get past that. Because, see, if we really want to get rid of this other mind, because, see, we got to understand, we've been living in the West. And, see, now when you want to be able to deal with black people coming together, this brother has his position and you got yours. And that man is going to tell you some things about yourself that you don't like. And just because you don't like it, that don't mean that all of a sudden, well, because you feel that the spaces are more dedicated to you. But no, if you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, and if that man is doing what he's supposed to do, you have to honor that man. But some people just want to say it and not do it. But that's not how this works. It takes effort on both sides. The men are responsible for doing for the women and for building communities and for building networks. Even brothers and sisters can build networks right here on YouTube and make money. You can build networks and contacts on Facebook and make money. This is something that we have a community here that we got to take advantage of. And it's supposed to help all people. But the thing about it is, once you cater it to only women, then you're going to have a problem. And it's a lot of platforms that cater to the queens, that will take their time and they will give the women a platform to talk about men. But when it's the other way around, the women get to change the conversation all the time. You're not going to change it over here because these brothers that y'all don't want to let talk, you need them. You need them. These are the men that you want to be able to come up and protect you and go out there. If you want to go back to Africa, you should be able to send 50 African American men. We should be able to send them with the money and finance them. Go do something for our people and bring us together. While you out there at back home making away with the kids. See, that's how we got to do that. But see, you can't do it if it's pandering. And I'm going to tell you right now why a lot of black men are not interested in Africa. Because Africa, when you look for the content and those who are pulling people, the Pan-Africans, it's about black women come back to Africa. That's what it's about. That's why you have a lot of black men that are not even interested in the diaspora like that. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of black men, a lot of African men that went back, they feel like the continent ain't interested in them. Black men have to be addressed also. And this is why I don't deal with you women in these comment sections that try to come here and change the subject. And some of you simps, this is y'all know how I deal. I've been dealing with you how many years? Y'all know, somebody type it. I've been dealing with y'all for how many years? I've been dealing with you for 39 years. I've been married to the black community for 39 years. I've been dealing with y'all since I was a little boy. So I know all the tricks. 39 years. So I know what y'all are going to say before y'all say it. I know when it comes from a truth from black men, that it's changed the subject, it's changed or whatever. Then when it's about black men, it's rah, rah, rah. It's the same thing with black men, with black women. I've been dealing with y'all for 39 years. You're not gonna you can't pull that wool over my eyes. I've been dealing with you, Sister Judy already laughing. 39 years. And these black men need to be able to address you, just like the African American community. If they have issues that you need to address to the African community because you have something on your neck, then let's get that out the way so we can bring our people all together. Because some of y'all been wanting to say it for years. So you might as well come over here and say it right now and then figure out what you got in common so we can go ahead on and move forward. So that you know that all African people ain't like what you thought they was, and now you know that all African American ain't. So go, let's get this shit out the way. And the same thing with these black men and these black women. This is what, get it out the way. Because the thing about it is, in the black space, all you have is him. If you believe that the system of white supremacy is against the black man and the black woman, then guess who all you have? It ain't about you liking them. That's the only person you got on your corner. If you're a true Pan-African, this is what you got in your corner. So that is the cards you were dealt with. You better do something with that. You better squeeze that lemon till you get you some juice. And you got to work it out and make an opportunity out that lemon. And some of y'all look at each other as that. So you need to deal with that. And then once you're able to do that, now look at the positives of what we can do. Look at the great things we can achieve. Because I don't want it to be all bad. Look at how many people who understand what we're talking about who are doing great. Doing beautiful things. Getting connected to people that they didn't know about. That's what this is about. Giving our people an opportunity. But giving opportunities come with truth. And it come on both ends. You can't do what you want to do and stay as you are. And you gonna taught me that the long way. Because I'm not, if y'all been watching me, you know I have made a lot of development. Now, I still curse. But anybody know me, I came a long ways. God brought me, yeah, I believe in God. Don't be mad at me. God brought me from a long way. From when I first came to Africa in 2017 to where I'm now. I came a long way in that 3 years because there were some things I had to change to get there. But some of y'all, I'm really disappointed in our people to a certain degree. Because let me tell you this. We want to be able to stay as we are and get everything. Stay as we are and get a good black woman. Stay as we are and get a good black man. Stay as we are and make an impact in Africa. Stay as we are and make a good impact in Black America. I'm sorry, we can't do that. That's not being feasible. And our people have to come together and to talk. Come together and to know, what is the black woman expecting from your black ass as a man? Not that you need to look good. Not that you need to have a six-pack and be out here driving Lamborghinis, but you're supposed to be an intellectual. You need to be able to connect them with other black men, and that's what we need to be doing. These black men out here in African America, we need our brothers connecting with each other. We need American brothers working with brothers in Botswana, working with brothers in Nigeria. Why? Because with that, we can do powerful things. These brothers have to start to be able to work with other black men. Other black men got to start working with other African American men, and other black men got to start working with other diaspora men. That's something that black men have to start to do. And the black woman got to be wise enough to say, you don't have a connection that puts me in a position, like Brother George said, authority, where I ain't got to work for this white man a lot. So your brothers have to do something for us. It's not that you got to make $100,000 a year, but you need to be able to have a connection where when our kids get into high school, they ain't got to go to the white man for the job because you already have that connection. That's what the black woman should be telling the black man, so he know how to get his shit together. But if the black woman don't tell him that, he gonna think he good because he from America. What's up, bag? He gonna think he good because he got a nice car. But really, you haven't told him what he's supposed to be doing. So how in the hell can he develop for you? You need to have enough wisdom as a woman to tell him that the white man got a network. You need to have one. That's what your job is supposed to do. And he's supposed to sit there and take it. And not be mad about it, not talk about you, call you names, and say you fat, and say you got to weave, and say you sound it up, and all that stuff. He's supposed to be able to take that from the black woman and understand she made a good goddamn point right there. I don't have that. Well, then me and the brother from Nigeria, me and the brother from Uganda, and me and the brother, we're going to use our platforms to give our black women what they want and asking for what they need so they can be more submissive to us. And then we're supposed to be able to take that in stride. But then when he retort back to you, all the smacking of the lips and shit like that, that gotta stop. Because when that man's gonna come back, he gonna talk to you about some things, and you ain't gonna like those things. And let me tell you this: the black man, the worst thing that you can tell him is that he ain't shit. But do you know what? You would be right most of the time. Black men understand that. We're not gonna argue with that. But when you tell that black man that he don't have that, that's a hard thing as a man. It hurts. To know that you don't have no network to put your women in a better position, to put your community, that hurts. But we got to say that. You have to say that. Because then how else can he give you the standard of beauty that you're supposed to have? How else can he give you the Harvard universities in Africa or in Black America? How else? Well, you should be able to say, look at the Grambling State. Why isn't we having enough money for our kids to be in them schools? Why don't we have funding and things going on in our colleges and our schools? You're supposed to be able to tell him that. He's supposed to be able to accept it. But then when he tell you about your attitude and your entitlement, you don't want to hear about that. And this is why we got to stop pandering to just women over here. I know women got money and supporting, but I'm going to tell you brothers over here. I'm going to tell y'all not going to tell you in the manosphere. I don't expect no money from the women on any of my channels. But what I do expect is for you brothers to be supporting each other. You ain't got to give me shit. But you brothers better be trying to patronize each other and trying to work together. Because when the black woman said it about you, she's right. She ain't lied. She ain't lied about you one bit. When the black woman said, well, what you giving me to submit to me? Well, what is she? She's not lying. Well, I got a good job. I work for a good company. You don't own that company. And you don't have other brothers that you might have a good job, but do you have another something going on with some black man somewhere else that makes a side business? Do you have connections? You don't have that because you don't even find other black men valuable. When the black woman said it to you, she is right. Thank you, Brother Gad. That's right. And a lot of black men that are in these spaces, one of the things you see is cookie cutter content. Let me tell you this. I know Dynasty Man. See, search for who he's I hope I'm not putting him out. He is a very nice man. I know him. We from the same city. He's a personal friend of mine. He might feel about certain things, but he can't come out there and say it on his platform because he got so many black women that support what he's saying, what he's doing. And he's afraid of having certain type of discussions. And if he do, see, we all know that black women support a lot of people over here. They support financially, search for Hulu. So he can't touch certain things. Y'all don't support me. I can tell you what I want to tell you. So you don't run me. I tell you how I feel. You're not going to run me. I don't need your goddamn money over here. See, this is why I can talk like this. So when I want to tell you something, you don't like it, you can take your ass on. That's how I feel. A lot of brothers over here got their support. Hey, Dana, I'm looking good. Don't be mad. They got their support tied in black women supporters, so they can't have certain conversations with you that are beneficial. So if they said they're gonna lose, because I know how sisters are. Oh, I know. Oh. You say, oh well, the black woman, she shouldn't have said this. Oh hell no, I'm gonna unsubscribe. He didn't lost $1,000 a day. See, you can't play me like that. I want you to unsubscribe from me. Take your ass on. I want you to go. The door is right there in the neck. You take your ass. Bye. Bye. Love you like a play cousin, but bye. You gonna get your ass out of here. In every stream, I let y'all know you can get your ass out of here. That's important that I tell you that so that you don't get entitled. Like you run something over here. And the pro-blacks believe that y'all are entitled to something. You ain't entitled to shit. Not over here, you not. And this is not me being angry. I'm just telling you the truth. You ain't entitled to a goddamn thing. You entitled to get your ass out of here. Because this channel is going to be about tough conversations. Why? Because our people have to wake up. And this is the way I see it. I'm not perfect. Y'all know me. I'm not about shit. I'm just going to be honest. You know me. You know I came a long way. I done said some shit, and a lot of that shit I can't take back and won't take it back either. That's how I felt at the time. You can find a video of me saying something that, yeah, I said it at that time. That's how I felt. You goddamn right. But you gotta be able, these black men in these spaces have to be able to talk about their experiences. These black men have to be able to talk to other brothers over here. There's no space for these black men to talk about nothing over here in this space that encourages them. You can talk about black women going finding love in Ghana, black women doing this, and I think that's beautiful. And let me tell you, this is black men. That's why let me tell you, as black men, some of this is our fault. We have to be able to tell our stories too. And we can't be all the way mad because women provide other outlets for women to do stuff. But black men have to be encouraged also. Look at Black Acres of the Gambia, that channel. So you see all them people moving all of that heavy shit around all the time. That's not sweet, juicy mama. I'm seeing those are his sons doing that stuff, right? But you can't downplay that because you need these guys. You can't reduce this man just to somebody to come over here and lift all the shit for you, walk upstairs and build houses. That's all he's supposed to do. That man is supposed to do a lot more than just that. You can't reduce that brother to just building shit and keep taking you out to eat and come buy me some sandals, take me over here, buy, do I look nice, attention thirst traps. You can't reduce that man to that. All he's supposed to do is call you queen. No, that's a man. That man is supposed to be protecting the community, he's supposed to be building the community, all of that. You got to encourage him. That man has to be encouraged. The black man got to be encouraged. The African man got to be encouraged. And they got to be encouraged to talk to each other. That's why I don't have no debates with really black women on the channel. I have debates between the continental brothers and the African American brothers because at the end of the day, when they respond to each other, I hope they become friends. And if they can become friends, they can open up doors. And if they open up doors, all they're going to do is what? All they're going to do is give it back to you. First thing that the black man do is when he get on, he open doors for his family and his mama and his wife. That's the first thing he do. So this is the person that y'all don't want to give a voice. Ain't that a bitch? When a black man, soon as he gets some money, the first thing he do is take care of his mama, take care of his sister. If he got a wife, he take care of her, give her all the money. He over there broke. Take care of his kids. Men are givers. First thing a black man gonna do is give it all to his to all the women in his family. Y'all know how Negroes are. They gonna give it all to you. Thank you, Brother Maurice. Some brothers is out there right now. Let me tell you, Sister Judy, Brother Maurice, I'm going to start doing some more stuff on this channel because we're going to open it up. I get emails from brothers all the time wanting to get their skills set up just so they can go to Africa, get a wife, go get an African-American woman and go to Africa or something like that so they can give all their money to their wife. That's the biggest thing. Do you know why a lot of men go to college and study and work hard? So they can give it to this woman. That's what it is. You think Negroes like studying engineering and working 3 and 4 jobs and all that? They wanted to have a family. Well, men are givers. Now, y'all cheap with me. You brothers be cheap with me. We know that. But y'all dusty. We're going to leave it at that. But these men are wanting to get opportunities so that they can give it to the sisters. But then what happens is this. When we don't have the conversations because we have allowed the white man to come into our conversations where we cannot listen to each other. Then when this white man, the black man go out there and get a white woman, he giving it to her. Then the sisters get mad. Sisters get frustrated. And the same thing with black men, because you have sisters out there doing the same thing. Y'all get mad. You have people are mad on both sides. Don Diablo, get your messy ass out of here. But it can't. But a black men in this space should be able to talk to black women. And me and Brother George was talking about last night. We need African men and black men to seek power. Y'all look, don't be coming here talking about no ES. I dealt with that yesterday. Go over there to her channel. See, this is the thing wrong with y'all. What you gonna do is get a moderator. Get them out of here. Anybody mentioning that shit over here, get them out of here. Out. It's 2 things happening right now. I'm talking and you listen. Just like my granny used to tell me back in the day. It's gonna be 2 hits on here in the day. I'm gonna hit you, you're gonna hit the flow. So I dealt with that. I dealt with the situation yesterday. Now I'm done. Now we back on talking about this. You need African American men, you need Caribbean American men, and you need African continental men to come over here and build connections with each other so that they can open the doors. All the black men have to come in and bring their skill sets to the table, whether it's online, whether it's LinkedIn. This is what has to happen. Thank you, Brother Houdiana. And if those black men have issues because that brother is a African American brother, then we get those things. But we need black men meeting over here, like my big brother High Def, who has mentored me in the past. You need brothers like that. You need brothers to pull each other into the business. I was talking to Brother Knockmeezy last night about this. We need to pull our people into the business. I've spent so much time pulling so many black YouTubers into the, I cannot count them all, that I've worked with on the side. African Traveler Channel, African Tigers, Ken Gonda, Tailor Made Dreams, King Riches, Kevin Samuels. So many of them. I can't even count them all. But I believe in our people, bringing our people into or telling them, helping our brother people develop into the business. Back to the topic, please. Here's a topic for you. See, you don't run shit over here. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, Catherine, this is what I'm talking about. You think you come somewhere. Get your ass out of here. What's wrong with you ladies? Coming over trying to tell somebody what to do. You don't pay no goddamn bills over here. No, you don't pay nothing. Get her out of here. Right now. Our job as Pan-Africans is to bring our people into the business. Bring our men into the business. Whatever it is. Help our people expand. But you're not going to be able to do that if everything is about catering to women because women give money. Because I'm going to tell you, you ladies right now, you don't have to give me shit. Because I try to be nice over here. I don't even want y'all money. Now, these brothers, I'm going to take their money all day. Because they need to give it to me. I've been dealing with them for over 39 years. You Negroes can't pay me for all the work I done did with you over 30, and I've been dealing with y'all since I was a little boy. So you sisters, I'd rather you not give me nothing. So when I get your ass out of here, I don't want to hear no complaints. That's why I'm so quick with it. Bow, get them out of here right now. I don't care if you look good now. Go get them out. Bow, bow, it's fast, in a hurry, quick, fast. Quick, fast. I'm gonna get off of here, but I'm saying this out of love. I'm saying this out of love. It shouldn't be where sisters can say this. And then when a sister, here's something too about the black female image. Here's what I want to say to black women. Now, y'all can take it how you want. But when there are people out there that do things that damage the image of y'all as a group of women that make you look bad, here we come defending what is wrong in the situation. Well, obviously, the person is definitely at fault. The person has definitely made a mistake, you know. But then we want to defend that, and then you have other black women out there who are working tirelessly to overcome those stereotypes. And then when you get stereotypes, you get mad. Well, what about the black women out there who are not acting like that, but y'all defending the person who is acting like that? Well, what about the door you closing for her? Do y'all even think about that? What about the sisters out there who actually trying to do the right thing, working hard, already being discriminated in the white world, and then you have the person that is out here fucking up. Then here you go defending them. Then what about the black women out there that have worked their ass off, did what they supposed to do, trying to overcome all type of shit, and y'all don't even give a damn about them? And as black men, we looking at y'all like, what the fuck is going on? What about these sisters over here that ain't like that? What about them women out there that, and then you get mad? What about those black women who ain't like that? Because y'all are here defending the niggatry over here with this lady. Then when the black man want to come out and say something, because see, here's the thing too. Black women will see that shit and they say, oh no, I want to say something, but if I say something, they gonna come for me. I'm gonna say it again. If I say something, they gonna come for me. So I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. Because I don't want them problems. I don't want them trolling me on Instagram. Don't want them trolling me on Facebook. So I might as well not say anything. Let me just shut up. I'll keep how I feel to myself. Because I'm not about to get, beat up by LaQuisha and Patience and all that. And no. I'm going to just stay my ass over here. Thank you, Brother Ty. And we all know it's true because we see it every goddamn day. Then when the black man come out and call it out, and now you black women over there, y'all scared as hell over there, eating bonbons and shit over there, like, ooh, girl. And the black man come out there and say something. Here come every black woman on the internet. Nigga, nigga, nigga. And y'all, he getting fucked up. He trying to tell the sister, he can even say it nicely. Now, when the black woman come out there, she want to be a pygmy, and that's the goddamn shame. Black woman want to do something nice for her husband. Get up in the morning, cook dinner, clean, do what she want to do. All y'all gonna do is say, well, he must want a maid. He don't want no wife. But you want this nigga to get out there and kick and kill his ass for you every goddamn day, right? For 19 hours in this motherfucker. This is what you want to do. You don't mind that he out there doing everything. He's supposed to do everything for your ass, and you ain't supposed to do nothing. Ain't that a bitch? And then when the women want to do something to empower their husband, then a lot of y'all want to come for him. This shit happens in the Pan-African space. This ain't the black church and the Pan-African space, two of the most supposedly submissive areas supposed to be in the black world. Shit, don't you tell nobody that you cooking for your, you better keep that shit a secret. What you mean you cooking for him? You must trying to die. So the white man don't want the black woman to be feminine, and black woman don't want the black woman to be feminine. So which one is it? Because that ain't the white man doing that. When I see sisters coming, it's a shame. But it's too much pandering to women, and that's the reason why that they can act like that. And it's a motherfucking shame. I'm sorry. Black women should be allowed to be just as feminine if they want to be homemakers, if they want to be do nice things for their husband and be caterers. They should be able to want to do that without you talking shit about them and running your motherfucking mouth. But when they get ready to want to fight and Crip walk on everybody and shit, and a Southside Compton Crip nigga, and if they want to do that, yo, oh yeah, well, she was just holding her own. She was just okay. Y'all be quick to defend that. Yeah, she was supposed to get in his face, even though he had 14 guns pointed at her. She was standing her ground. You just hate black women. I'm like, so then she gets shot 17 times. And you're not going to give no money on the GoFundMe for the goddamn funeral. Then what? She listening to your miserable ass. But then here's the trip. Y'all love watching Black Acres of the Gambia. Oh, I wish I had me a husband like that. Isn't that nice? Go Black to Africa out there with his wife. Y'all love watching that. Because I'm going to tell you why you love watching that so much. Go Black to Africa and Black Acres of the Gambia. That's some shit y'all wish y'all could do. But don't want to work for the shit. See, the idea of having black love and staying together, see, you love watching that shit. I've been dealing with you for over 39 years. I'm gonna tell you Brother High Def, I'm gonna tell you how niggas are. I've been dealing with y'all for over 39 years. The same thing with the brother that was over in Ghana. What was his wife? Him and his wife. That was called. They moved back to the States. What's their name? What's their name? They was very good. Native born. See, when y'all see the black woman, black man couples, y'all love watching that. Oh, go back to Africa, traveling all over Africa with his wife. Oh man, the Bag family. But y'all don't know what they have to do behind the scenes to work that shit out all those years. You think that shit been pretty? You know how many disagreements had to be worked out and shit? And hard times had to be overcome. Y'all don't want to watch that because that ain't gonna get no views. All you want to see is the good shit. That's just like going to the church. You want to hear about your crown and all the streets of gold you're gonna walk in heaven and all that shit. You don't want to talk about all the hard shit you gotta do every day to get there. And y'all want the illusion of a black life illusion of black love, but don't want to put in the goddamn work. Like some brother is supposed to sit there, not say shit to your ass, deal with you for 30 or 40 years, go work 18 million hours a day, build you a flat screen screen TV out of peanut butter and jelly, and you ain't supposed to do shit. And I know y'all gonna say I'm reaching. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not, because that's how a lot of people feel. And unfortunately, we have a lot of people over in these spaces who want everything for nothing. And in my honest opinion, the men are more willing to, understand. And the women, I think, are a little bit more entitled, and that's because these spaces keep catering to them. Thank you, Brother High Def. Yes, brother gave me $100. I don't like taking money from him, but he gave it, so hell. So, but I'm just being honest. There needs to be more of a male perspective over here, because it's too much. I'm gonna be honest. Too much simping going on over here. I'm gonna change a lot of that shit. Not now, but right now. And I'm so glad to be here with you, because I'm gonna be a trailblazer in this thing, like everything. A misogynist. What you mean undercover? What misogynist you know that believe in protecting and providing for women as a group of men? That ain't no misogyny in that. How can you be a misogynist when you want to prepare men to better be able to give to women? If the men don't come together, they can't give you shit. If the men don't have connections, they can't give you nothing. What can they do for you? You sisters that want to go back to Africa, if they don't have no connections, that man can't do nothing for you. If that man don't have a network, that man can't do nothing for you. So you need to be able to have these men talk. So some of y'all might meet somebody, you don't even know you might meet somebody in the chat room. So we need to bring brothers over here that can be able to do the stuff. That's just the truth. And then here's what we're dealing with. Now, let me tell you about this. I'm going to leave you. See, here are the anti-intellectual nigger arguments. Now, let me explain what I mean when you're dealing with, and I told y'all, how many years have I been dealing with y'all? Sister Judy, please do us the honors. How many years have I been dealing with y'all? Anybody want to tell me? How long have I been dealing with y'all? For 39 years. Ever since I was a little boy, I've been dealing with y'all for over 39 years. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not going to roast this brother because obviously he's slow. He has a cave woman in Poland. Well, if that's your mama, thank you, Catherine. So, King Ganda, where is your queen at then? So here's the position that we're dealing with. This is the reason why in the Black community we have a hard time communicating, because it's a point about, well, I don't like what you said. So now, what about you? Because where is my queen? What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? So if I was to go and show you her, what would that have to do with what I'm talking about? See, this is why, before, because let me tell you about Pan-Africanism and the Black diaspora, brother Mr. Uganda. See, listen, thank you, real Dana. See, let me tell you about this. See, the money is not the problem. Y'all think that we have a money problem. We don't have no money problem. We got all the money in the world. We don't have a talent problem. We already have that. See, my position is your money is not the problem in the black community. And in Africa, I've seen a lot of money in Africa. I know y'all got a lot of money in Black America. I'm not even worried about that. We have a nigger problem. So that's is what I'm dealing with right now. Once we get this nigger problem dealt with, then we can move somewhere. See, shit like that. That's the problem. We're dealing with positions. And see, everybody got a different position that's different from me. And the thing about it is, I'm supposed to be able to deal with your position without me saying, well, what about what you look like? Or what about that Oakland Raiders jersey with barbecue sauce T. Kelly got on? That now she don't have that on in the picture. I'm just saying. See, and that's what happens. It's lower intellectual ideology that happens. And this happens all the time. And unfortunately, with sisters, this is what I'm talking about. Now, but black women will engage in this just like black men. Like the brother that came on here and retorted to George Megan. He's a black man that lives in Australia, right? So I heard a lot of brothers talk about, well, he ain't supposed to talk about that. He live in Australia. What does that have to do with what he's talking about? That don't have anything else to do with what he's talking about. What he's dealing with is a position. I'm dealing with what he's talking about. That's one thing I like about Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. He comes hard. But one thing I like about him, he deal with what you're talking about. He's not dealing with nothing else. He's dealing with what he's talking about. See, in this kind of comment, it's people like that you can't have conversations with. And this is this is what we're talking about here. You can't deal with these kind of conversations and expect somewhere to get somewhere. That's why some of you Negroes I've been dealing with for over 39 years, I can't deal with y'all like this because this is what we're talking about here. We're not going to go there. People like this, we can't talk to because what we need to be talking about is the positions. I put mine out there, then you put yours. When the women come out there with a position, we deal with her position, not like what, like some of you brothers is retarded. Also, you're not dealing with what she looks like, or that she's short. And even if you have a sister that have a kid out of wedlock, now that's hard to deal with, right? If a single mom of two come out and put a position about black men that you don't like, it's gonna be tough not to tackle her on the fact that she got two kids. But you know, in reality, we're not dealing with what she has as two kids. That's not the argument. We're dealing with what she's talking about. I'm not dealing with the fact that the lady is 50 and hit the wall and all that. I'm dealing with what she's talking about. I'm dealing with her position. And the black community is going to have to stop anti-intellectual nigga shit. Because it's not about money. The money is already there. That's why I don't have to ask for no goddamn donations from y'all or any of that. You have plenty of money. I'm not worried about no fucking money. The money's there. The money is not the problem in the black community. It is it's some of our mentality. Not all, but some. This brother says, why are you deflecting? How can you ask? Let me get you out of the channel. How can you ask for a deflection when you deflecting? So this is what I'm saying. A nigga believes he's supposed to be able to give a deflection and get an answer. With a deflection, he wants an answer. That's why I got his ass out of here. So this is what we're dealing with. So the women cannot be pandered to. The men cannot be pandered to over here. It has to be equal keel. And you cannot take sides on this because you feel that one group give you more money. Now, just because one group give you more money don't mean that the other person don't give you more value. Because men might not shop as much or give more money as much as women do, but they do give you more physical labor. They give you money in other ways. They give you protection in other ways. They give you other things that money can't necessarily buy. They give you networks and building and ingenuity and things like that. When you don't have a lot of men, you don't have a lot of development. So when the men are not in your communities, you don't have more development. This is why a lot of our black boys are so messed up right now. Our black boys in these streets are so messed up right now with no development, no mentorship. Then when the young women want to get somebody, they dealing with the boys that ain't, I hate to say these young men can't deal with some of these young girls today, 25, 20. They're not even ready to be no husband or be nobody because they're not being trained to do that. They're in no position. So when you don't have these men around to do what they need to do, then the communities can't develop. And the Pan African community is really matriarchal. Is women ran. And I'm sorry, you cannot allow women to run these spaces like that, in my opinion, because then the women be unhappy. You stressed out. Should be to the point where that black woman should have to go to Gambia or go to Ghana and hope it'll work out. Her men supposed to be already taking care of that for her before she even get there. Shouldn't be, I'm gonna move to Ghana or Tanzania. I see a lot of sisters moving to Tanzania and hope that shit work out. I hope I make it. No support, no nothing. Just that's not how it should be. Sisters should be able to go and things should be in place because I tell you what, the Indian women when they go to Uganda, they going into a secure situation. That woman already got. That's one thing about the black woman. The black woman, when she go to Africa, or she from the diaspora, she rolling the dice like a motherfucker, like she in Vegas casino. Well, shit, I hope it work, nigga. Got the dashiki on and the black woman go back to Africa. She hoping this shit work out. Hope I find a husband. I hope I find a business. Fuck it. Dice. Throw it out. Shit. But no, the brothers was supposed to be able to before she get there, have the shit ready for the woman. That's how it's supposed to work. That woman should be able to come into a better situation, and when she get there, because us, we gonna be dusty and stuff. She come, well, I like this furnishing and that color, and no, this don't. No, you got these dirty ass sheets over here, nigga. What is this? Now that's when she's supposed to come in. She ain't supposed to come in. We out there, and got the mosquito net coming in. She catching malaria and shit. Got the black woman all out there, all fucked up. She's sick. She catching malaria and shit. She over there. Don't know. That ain't supposed to be like that. You ain't got the mosquito nets up or nothing. You just dusty. She's supposed to be able to come in and have something to do. That's what I see when the Indian women come. They come to India. They have everything set up for their women. They're not coming to Uganda to get no man. If that's already done, it's already taken care of before they get there. Black women coming from the Britain or coming from America or coming from, she's supposed to be able to have things set up. If she want to go to Africa, we're not supposed to be out there struggling together. I'll go out there and struggle, but let me bring you into a better situation. But that is how black people are supposed to work. That's how it's supposed to work. But you can't have that working like that if you don't have teamwork. Now, you have some families that do that, but not many. Some families have already thought about this stuff. But then this is what's happening. So I'm gonna leave this video up. And the last one I was going a little bit too hard to take that, but I'm gonna leave the video up because you know what? I try not to curse and everything, but listen, these black men gotta have a voice in these spaces. You can't just be attacking the black men over here that have something constructive to say. A lot of these black men in this space, I will say this. In any other space, I don't see disrespectful black men over here. I'm gonna be honest. In the Pan-African space, I see some of the most respectful black men that y'all have in this community as ever. Because you don't want to come for me in my other community. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm being nice over here. Because you come over and say hi on the wrong day, I might cuss you out. I see so many. I'm sitting here watching. I see brothers that try to speak disagreements with sisters over here, and they say it from such a respectful tonality. They don't call black women no words or nothing like that. In fact, you have a lot of black men in the Pan African space that will come for me. That's another thing. I know that this is you. Black men will come for other black men in the Pan African community behind black women. See, I don't want to talk about that. Black men be ready to fight you over talking about black women over here. You know how many dudes wanted to kill me over Eat, Love, Migrate? Now, you don't see them no more, though. I was damn near getting death threats. I had dudes from Northern Ghana talking about they was going to pull up on a camel or whatever they was going to do. Yo, you better never come to my place, brother. I'm going to defeat you. They ready to kill me over a video that was done that wasn't even graphic. Them brothers ready to kill me, shoot me. They look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I took the video down. I got so many. I'm not taking the last one down. This the other one I did. I'm not taking the last one down. Oh, that's staying up. Is that why I never come to West Africa? What? If I come back to thank you, brother, you rescuing you in Africa, thank you, brother. I go to Africa all the time. Ain't nobody gonna do a damn thing to me. Shoot. Ain't nobody gonna fight me over her. Number one, I was gonna get out of my face. What you talking about? Man, I slapped you in the next week. Man, I've been dealing with you for 39 years. No, I took the video down, the stream, but I made a specific video about her on my other channel. That's up. I'm not taking that down. But you had these black men in this space that, one of the things I want to say, right, I don't like to see. You see black men defending black women. And one thing I would say in the Pan African space, you do not see sisters being appreciative to those black men. You see black men making I love black women videos. Those videos don't get no views. Black men making content with their wives and shit like that for the most part, unless they're in Africa, that don't get support. You start talking about black men talking about building community with women. Nobody wants to watch that. Unless they're in Africa. You got so many black men that stick behind black women in these spaces. And nobody care about them. They're going right here. Ain't nobody watching him like they're supposed to. Successful black, trying to help the black community. But hold on 1 second. Now, you might have some here and there, Sister Nate Wills. But then when the white man come and say he loved black women, 300 million views. That's one right there. George Macon. You see them brothers that come for all the time. Sisters don't be over there supporting their channels like that. And these are the brothers that don't disrespect black women. You will see black women getting disrespected, and they will go watch that stuff more. Let somebody be on there calling a black woman an H or a B word, man, you will see all the super chats. I'm just being honest. So then you teaching him how to treat you. How he gonna treat you nice if all you like is disrespect? If the white man making the video about you, it got 85 billion views. The white man is 76 years old with no teeth. And the black man sitting there looking at you like, wait a minute. Now, I know that ain't all, but at the same time, it's enough that, a lot of times sisters' actions teach brothers how to respond. So brothers might be like, oh, okay. Hold on. Somebody's trying to tag me. You niggas trying to get my attention on here with these ad symbols. Listen, stop trolling me. You getting off my channel. So, anyways, I just wanted to say that. So again, at this point, if it's about dysfunctionality, here's the bottom line. We got a lot of functionality too that we're not talking about. And every black discussion ain't gotta be about what black people are not doing. We not that far off. All black people got to do is start appreciating each other a little bit more. It ain't got to be all more. It could just be a little bit more. A little could turn into a lot. Then watch how the black man changed towards you. Watch how the black woman changed towards you. It's nothing for you to tell the sister her hair is nice. She looked nice today. She thinks she all that. I ain't listening to her. Hey, you look, you got natural hair. You're looking nice. You are very beautiful. Now, if it's coming from me, now you know she's gonna be feeling me because I've been dealing with y'all for over 39 years. So you already know they love me. Enough for you to tell that black woman that she's nice looking and be respectful. You didn't that might be your wife, you don't know. Or even for other black men. Ain't nothing to tell another brother, hey man, that's a nice car that you have. Brother, that's a nice outfit that you got. Brother, some nice shoes. Brother, nice shoes are nice. Hey, brother, make a brother think, man, that's really cool, brother. I appreciate I worked hard on stealing these shoes. Let me stop. I said I would. That's not simple to tell the woman that she looks nice or that woman's looking very beautiful. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then building a relationship with black, it just works more over time. Just got to get in the habit to do that. Then that's when you can start building relationships. You can start building trust with your people. Then you can go forward. My mama was telling me, this is a true story. I told my mama I was going to Africa. Told my mama I was going to Africa. My mom was like, you going out there where? I already been there. My mama begged and cried at the Sacramento airport. Please don't go to Uganda. They don't like our people. They gonna cut you up. No, my mama, God bless her, she didn't know what she was talking about. Because if I would have listened to her, then I wouldn't have been able to maximize the opportunity. But I put that behind me. I'm not gonna listen to her because she don't know what she's talking about. I'm afraid. I'm embarrassed to even say that. How many times you tell the same story? As many times as I want to. Get your ass out of here. You ain't paid not near a dollar over here talking about how many times you're gonna tell that story. Because I want to, nigga. Y'all entitled as hell. Yeah, for Poland, that was different. Because I had to come to school. But now she understand. Then when well, that was a good decision. I'm glad you didn't listen to me. Now this is what I'm talking about. Then when you find out that people are not like that because you listen to other people and you understand them, then at the same time, you're giving your own people a chance. This is what black people got to do. You have to give your people a chance. Because why? The white man not going to give you no chances. He already let you know. Okay? I don't know why y'all waiting for white people to give y'all a chance. Like they going to do this shit. White people have already showed you that you ain't got no chance. Not with them. This is why y'all keep going for reparations and equal rights and Black Lives Matter. And then what the white man is really trying to tell you is that you better give your own people a chance if you really want some autonomy, because we already let you know. Because you ain't got nothing coming from us. I don't know how many times that white folks got to show you that they have done it in many different equations, in many different ways. They wrote it in every language that you niggas ain't got nothing coming from us. You need to go work with your people and get that. And now, stop talking to me. You trying to interrupt my screen. Thank you, Brother Abraham. So you ain't got nothing coming from it. It's not about believing in nothing. You just don't have nothing coming from them. Because if you had it coming, they would have gave it to you already. Not that they don't owe it, but you ain't gonna get it not from them. Because the only thing that you can get is from your people, which is greater than anything they can give you. See, as long as they keep holding that over your head, that's not, you need to, in my opinion, Amin Ra, he died in February. I didn't get a chance to meet him. I was in Africa, but he died. He said, you are better off getting that with your own people than getting them for them. Because they ain't gonna give it to you. They don't give it to you. So then it's like, well, damn, I've been dealing with y'all, Brother Keep Taking, for 39 years, but shit, I might as well sign up for another 39 years. Because they not going to give me nothing. All y'all, that's all I have. I don't have nobody else. Who else I'm going to go to? And really, I shouldn't have to go to nobody but you. Thank you, Brother TZ25. So I might as well deal with you. I might as well cuss you out. You cuss me out. Fuck it. Let's get this shit all out there. We can argue, we can fight. You can tell me I'm not shit and you not shit, but Amin Ra was right. They're not gonna give you nothing. You might as well deal with your own folks and get it, because they ain't gonna give you shit. And the white man keeps showing black people every time to do something for yourself. Elijah Muhammad said that. He tried to tell Martin Luther King that. But if you don't understand that, then you're not gonna do it. That's why you gotta have black people talking. The money is not the issue. The intelligence ain't the issue. So we got to stop trying to chase the proverbial bag with black people catering to one group over the other, and then you got to bring black people to conversations that gonna get ugly. That's what the problem is. You got to be able to work with black people, have people skills, have patient skills. You got to be, see, in all of this, we got to stop pandering. And then you got to have black women willing to be patient with other black women. The black community got to be patient with each other. That's the only thing that is going to work. You got to give your people a fucking chance. If you don't do it, you can't get shit. And it all goes back to that. Catering to women is not, let me tell you this. If when you cater to black community to women, look at the black church. And I'm not saying catering to the men over the women is better. But when you cater to the women end up with less, they end up less happy, less married. They end up more upset. They have to be more masculine. And then you don't have the men there that are encouraged. That's not how these spaces need to be. In other words, you need these men to be encouraged to go and try to develop for these sisters that we know that they want to be with them. Because the thing about it, if you don't believe that black men want to be with black women, go look at Kevin Samuel's show every night. 17,000 people over there watching live. Them black men want to be with them black women. They can talk all the shit that they want. So the market is there. Black people want to be with each other and just don't know how that shit has to work out. But you cannot do that with Negro pandering. So, anyways, I know I was long-winded today, but I had to say this shit because I've been feeling it. And I've been feeling that this is the truth. A lot of y'all don't like this. And a lot of y'all are mad. And I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I've been dealing with you for 39 years. I do not care about you being mad. I do not. I don't care. I wake up every day happy as hell. And I don't give a fuck. Not one. I wish I had one to give you. And I feel free as hell when I shut this goddamn computer off. I feel free. I feel free. So, last thing that I want to say is we have to be willing to, in our person, I know it's Corona, y'all don't want to catch Corona, but we have to start speaking to other black people because we don't know what they do, right? We have to say hello. We have to speak. We got to get all that mean mugging. Who this nigga looking at? He probably looking at you. He probably looking at you and wonder why you looking at him. Okay? Well, why he's saying I'm looking back? We need to be able to say hello and speak, have an appreciation for our people. It's not just the United States doing this. We got it going on in London. Sister told me that in London. We have to start speaking to our people and building networks because our people have knowledge that we don't have. They're in stuff that we're not in. All the solutions that the black people need worldwide are already in the black community. We don't need to go nowhere else to get those solutions from nobody else. We don't need to go to the white man or anybody. The solutions that we have that we need, our people are smart enough to provide those things. We have enough smart people to have that have this shit figured out. Some of y'all might have had it figured out, but you can't do it if you don't talk. You can't do it if you can't disagree. You can't do it if you can't conversate. You can't do it if the men feel like they can't talk to the women. You can't do it if the women feel that the men ain't shit and that they can't talk to the women. And that he ain't worth a fuck, so you ain't got to answer to him. But on this channel, and I'm going to tell any of you women out here, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do this, not this week, but next weekend. There's the email. You got something that you want to say to black men? That's the email. Schedule a show. Whether it is good or it's bad, I'm open for the conversation. There's the email right there. Go ahead and write it down. Same thing for the brothers. I will put it out there for the African community. What you have to say, if it's good, if it's whatever it is, if it's information, I will talk to you. I've been doing it all the last 2 weeks. And if it's intellectual, I will read what you have to say. I will post it. If it's something that the sisters believe that the men feel they need to do, we'll talk about it. Because the money is not the problem. We have all the money in the world. Don't need money. Don't need any of that. That we gotta stop being like we don't have money. Yes, you do. The money is not the problem. But changing that behavior because she said something I don't like, I can't work with him. He said something I don't like, I can't work with him. Then that's when we're gonna have a problem. Well, anyways, guys, I gotta get the hell out of here. I didn't want to be on this long. White man been holding me back. Sister Judy, shout out to you. Hey, Jamaica Logan. You are really pretty. I mean to be thirsty. So yeah. So you brothers and sisters, y'all have a good day. Now why do we buy $3 sneakers? Now hold on, Judy. Now hold on now. Let me show you something. You know I got my Negro. Oh look. Y'all wait, hold on. Where are my shoes at? Oh, Judy. No, Judy, I had to get my. Now you know I'm doing my nigga shit, so I had to buy my Air Max up tempos now. Don't get mad. I know some of y'all mad. Oh, I'm clean over here. You know, God having delivery for my nigga shit. So you know, I will be styling on y'all. Don't be mad at me. When I come back to Africa, y'all gonna be mad. But it will not be my fault. Y'all, that's why y'all mad now. Y'all don't want me to pull up in these. Y'all don't want me to pull up. You got the baby blue ones? I was gonna get them. The white man held me back. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I know. When I come back, y'all gonna be so mad. I already know. Yeah. No shout out to me. No, nigga, who are you? Your crybaby ass. No shout out to me. Shut up, man. Shout out to Nathan Charles. Crybaby ass. Nigga over there crying and shit. Yeah. Y'all gonna be mad at me when I come back to. No, see, the last time I was out there, I was dusty. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was so dusty out there. I had like 3 pairs of shoes. I was so dusty. I said I can't come back like that no more. Oh, I was dusty. Then I had messed up my shoes on that Ugandan asphalt. Man, Uganda will ruin your sneakers if you are not careful. I know exactly why people wear sandals, because those roads are made for sandals. You cannot go out there with your shoes like that. You will ruin your Jordans on everything. You need some sand or some boots or something, because you will ruin your shit. I'm just the honest truth. Uganda, Kampala rolls will ruin your shoes. I had some Jordans. I took them. That red dirt, the first day I got there, ruined them shoes. I wasn't. Afropolitan, I'm not lying. They ruined my shit. I was mad than a motherfucker that whole day. I couldn't even do shit. I had fucked my shoes up. Can you make a video how to make a PC in a motherboard? How can you make a PC inside of a motherboard? A motherboard is inside of a PC. I will pay you, of course. Shit, I would pay you if I can make a PC inside of a goddamn motherboard. Do you wish you was young? Yeah, no, you see, them shoes, what? Ooh, Afropolitan, brother, let me check your channel out. See if I can build some up with you. Yeah, you know, you ladies, y'all don't wear those shoes like that, so y'all should be all right. But if you are wearing some Nikes, woo, Afropolitan podcast. I can't find. Oh, it's the Afripolitan. Let me see what you got over here, brother. See if you over here building on something I can deal with over here, brother. Okay, Afropolitan. Okay. You have one video up here, huh? Let me see. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, hit me. I'm a woman. Yeah, I see your sister. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, I'm in Poland. Well, anyways, email me. Check out the Afropolitan podcast. So I see you Ugandan sister, I believe. So, anyways, I love you guys, and a lot of y'all don't like my delivery, and I realize that I cannot care about that. I'm not these other pro-black nice channels. I just have to be the nigga that God called me to be. I've tried to when I come on now. When Joe needed them come on here, they can be nice. When I come on these lives, God called me to do it how I do. That's how I can do it. I can't do it because I've been dealing with y'all for over 39 years. So I don't have the ability to not do it any other motherfucking way. I this shit, it don't work. Now, when I get in front of the camera for 10 minutes, I can do it and I don't have no problem. But if this shit go over 30 minutes, a lot of bitches and hoes and niggas and you ain't gonna be worth the fuck. That's just gonna come out. The longer that, because the longer that it come out, I can't fake it no more. I can fake it for 10 minutes. I can fake it for 20 minutes. But past 21 minutes, then Sister Judy, Sister Judy is like our mom over here. And I know she was like, oh, this nigga right here is gonna say something stupid. I know. Please don't say it. Please, please. Oh, the nigga done said it. Shout out to Dr. D. That's my boy. He like to see me go in. Thank you for the money. Dr. D, he love to see me. Get him. The manosphere niggas. Get them niggas. Get them. Tell them the truth. Tell it like it is. I ain't a doctor yet. But the guys from the other community, they like me to tell it like it is. African tech writers know, Brother KIT. I'm gonna call you tonight though. So the brothers from my other community, they like me to just tell it like it is. They like to see, they like to see me go in, and I try to not do it over here as hard. But as long as that 20 minutes, Brother Medjay, if I could stay within that 20 minutes, I can calm that nigga out of me. But once it go over 21, that anger and frustration, Brother James, for dealing with y'all for over 39 years, that the brother James, it comes out, because I've been dealing with you for over 39 years, and then once 21 minutes, I'll be playing it back how I've been dealing with you niggas and how mad I am at y'all, and so I start having flashbacks. I started having flashbacks of disappointments and shit, and I start getting mad. I start thinking about 1987, 1993, 1995, 2007, 2017. I get all these years of Negro disappointment, and it's all come out in one stream. So, but I'm gonna get back to on the camera because I can fake it for 20 minutes. 39 years. I can fake it for 20 minutes, but over 21 minutes, I can't fake it. The only way I can fake it if I'm doing an interview. But other than that, Sister Eunice, I've been dealing with y'all for 39 years. So anyway, peace out. I love you, brothers and sisters. There's my email. I love Sister Judy. Brother James, he an engineering student, Dr. Dickens, and Mega Logan. God is really so good. Hey, Sister Marie. But this one right here. I got plans for you. No, I'm messing with you. Don't call the police. Peace out, brothers and sisters.